Hi everyone, Reyes here. Jeff Adler, Eli Laudau, and I just finished our Mod 1 project at Flatiron School. We wanted to introduce to you our Spotify dating app. This app will ask you to make an account and fill it up with your top 10 favorite artists. Based on your top 10, we'll go through all the existing users and see if we can find you a match based on your choices. Before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we use the TTY prompt and the R Spotify gem. So please refer to the README for more information. Now that that's done, let's make a new user. Here's the email that you can reach out to me if you want to discuss more about this particular project. Here's where we will now start creating our top 10 list. The real fun part about this is that though we are asking for the user to input artist information, we are taking that user input and we're searching through Spotify to capture the data that they have on the artist. Behind the scenes, we're using that information to determine connection strengths and presenting cool information. For the sake of brevity, we'll fast forward to where we have completed our top 10 list. From here, we were taken to our main menu. Here's where the user will be able to modify their top 10 list, view existing connections, edit their account information, and see some fun facts about our community. But first, it's time to show off the real reason why we're here. Let's try to get some matches. As we're setting up the connections, we're going through our database and finding the non-matched users with the strongest score for you. We're doing this by relating how many artists you both share and what type of music genres you are both into. Based on that, we come up with a score and present you with a decision. Do you want to start a connection with them or not? Now that we started some connections, let's see if we made any matches. Looking at our connections, we see that we haven't made any matches yet, but that's okay. We're a new user. They haven't had time to see us yet. All the connections we've made so far are one-sided. We need for the other person to make a connection with us so we can have a match. Since we haven't made any matches yet, let's log into a different user who's been here longer and see things from their side. So looking at her account, we see that she hasn't made any connections yet, but she has had her profile up for a while. So let's set up some connections. The first few users that will be showing up are the users with the strongest connection score so far. So let's see what other matches may come up that may be interesting. As you can see, the new user we just created is now starting to show up in other people's find connections. Now that we've made some connections, let's see if any of those turned into matches. Here we can see we have a user on the top showing the connections we started. But lucky for this user, some of the matches she made liked her back. From here she can look into each one and find out what their playlist is and get their contact information. The final thing we want to show off are the analytics and the fun facts you can find. From here you can see some cool information like the most popular artists in our community, the biggest flirt with the most connections, go get them, the most obscure artists that we have based off of their popularity on Spotify, the most popular genres for all our users that are in our system, and other information. Well, that's it for our presentation. On behalf of the team, I wanted to say thank you for viewing this, and thanks.